Trapped inside this obsidian prison, the entire server is about to go to war. My team has spent weeks preparing, including building the prison surrounding us, and the stakes are higher than ever. If we lose this battle, all the countless hours of work up to this point have been wasted. But if we win, we get full ownership of everything inside of this obsidian cage. In other words, I'm about to fight the most important battle of the entire server. But obviously, I'm not going to show that to you just yet. First, we need to rewind the clock. You see, 3 weeks ago was the day the spawn of the server completely vanished. Bro, what happened to spawn? What? Overnight, every single building had disappeared, and with my teammate also online, we decided to investigate further. Bro, we need to find out who this is.
This area looks so bad, man.
And just seconds later, we spotted the culprits red-handed. Wait, Danny and Chifoy are online. Meet Danny and Chifoy, a pair of players who have been nothing but trouble since they joined the server. Their current plan, move all of spawn hundreds of blocks to the right. But why? In the last video, I built this cage around spawn, and ever since, the server has not been happy. Not just Danny and Chifoy, but several other players joined up to try and stop me and my team, claiming that they were going to make spawn free again. And while my plan with the obsidian cage was to try and transform spawn into an amazing utopia, obviously not everyone liked that idea. But I already noticed a fatal flaw in my plan. People could just walk through the cage. I mean, that's not a very good prison, is it? So we need to fix that problem. And in response, one of my teammates had a crazy idea.
Wait, Arcn, what if we just make a cage like solid obsidian? Basically a full dome.
He wanted to fill the entire dome with obsidian, making it a prison. But if I wanted to show the server that I want to make a difference, it's not going to be easy. So with the plan in mind, we decided to start getting to work. Luckily, one of my teammates had already created a semi-automatic obsidian farm, so over the next few days, we were going to start AFKing obsidian to try and build a massive prison over spawn. Bro, what? Wait, what just happened? But we didn't realize just how far our enemies would go to stop us. One day, on a regular trip trying to get obsidian from our farm, as we went into the end portal we saw TNT minecarts fly by. It was a trap. A failed one, but still a trap nonetheless. This was bad for two reasons. One, they knew where our farm was and could easily kill us while AFKing it. And two, we realized just how badly these people wanted us dead. If we were going to win this war, we needed some sort of upper hand. And while I was flying around the world border, I found something I never expected. Wait!
Did you find it?
I think so. Like, there's a freaking like dirt. There's like a dirt track. Like something. This is definitely player made. You see, for a while now, my enemies have been hiding at a secret base, and my teammates have been desperate to find it. But one day, when one of my enemies was streaming, we saw in his thumbnail and title he was setting up and trading with villagers. Unfortunately, we couldn't watch the actual stream, but with this information, we could easily find their base. Oh, there's still powered rails on the ground. Yeah, this got broken like within 5 minutes of the chunk being loaded. Okay, now that I know that, this almost definitely has to be Lucas's base, because if they're doing villages, you need to obviously move them around with rails, right? Just make sure they don't log on right now, though. It'd be very bad. With us uncovering more and more information, we were starting to get closer to finding their base. All we had to do was keep narrowing the options down, and eventually we'd stumble across it. It's between 6 and 4. Wait, what if I go to 5 then? Somewhere in this area.
It's probably underground.
Yeah, it probably is. It's somewhere in this area, bro, where I'm standing right now. I'm digging down where I am. You dig down where you are.
I'm digging down where I am.
Oh, I found that water cave.
I want a bit. Oh!
Did you find it? Did you?
I just. You should see the hole. Right there.
Oh yeah, I see.
Bro.
Oh my! What?
What the?
We had finally found our enemy's base after days of searching, and we couldn't tell anyone about this, not even our own teammates. Now we knew where the base was, we could keep working on the obsidian cage. So the next morning, all I did was place obsidian, but this cage was just so massive and it felt like we had made no progress at all. And while this was happening, my enemies were starting to get more allies to help them win this war. If I wasn't quick, it would turn into us versus the entire server. So when two players asked me to come and meet with them, I saw this as a chance to perhaps convert some people to our side. After all, if we were going to win this war, we would need all the help we could get. And after making my way over, they started to explain what was going on.
Arcn. So, I have been winning a lot of battles recently. I've been fist fighting people for a while now.
Oh, fist fighting, okay.
I've even beaten only a squid. But, okay. And now I would need you to kind of just join me on my fighting ring.
Oh.
That way, at least nobody will be.
Oh, hey.
I thought we were fighting on flat lands.
I guess
Oh,
it
are we
is.
fighting
not,
down? Are we fighting down there?
Yeah,
Yeah, that way you cannot escape in any way, man.
in the pit.
This was suspicious, very suspicious, but I didn't have much choice. If I could beat Lamphy in his fist fight, maybe I could persuade them to join my team. But as I went down into the pit and I emptied out all of my stuff into my ender chest, it dawned on me what a big risk I was taking. For the first time in weeks on the server, I was completely vulnerable, and there was a very real chance that this fist fight wasn't exactly what it seemed to be. But nevertheless, I continued and waited for the countdown.
10, 9,
Oh my god.
Eight.
Long countdown.
7.
Okay. They had tricked me. Taken advantage of me for their own entertainment, and in the process I lost one of my permanent positive effects. I wasn't going to let this slide, so while I pretended to laugh along with them, secretly I was rushing back to get my revenge, and while it may be childish, I was in a rage. Right now, I didn't really care about the consequences of my actions.
It's a simple design, but so much planning. Oh my god.
Oh,
So, you sure you don't want like a good potion or something?
I mean, I'm planning to take my effects back right now. I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
dude!
Wait.
What?
I'm killing both of you.
No.
I want
At least let me get
effects,
back
sorry.
to Darko's base. At least let me get back to Darko's base.
Hey, you want to say your spawn or something? Because you're not winning the team.
Dog,
man.
what the flip?
You guys want to take a spawn?
Bro,
That's
what the heck?
I... Okay. Fine, I deserve this.
Yeah, sorry, Strife. But after I killed Lamphy and Strife, I had gotten my effects back and I realised the trap actually was pretty funny, so it wasn't a big deal. And when I asked Strife about it, I managed to persuade him to leave his team and join mine, and hopefully get Lamphy to do the same. Now would probably be a good time to talk about the effects in the top right hand corner you've been seeing the entire video. You see, on the Infuse SMP, when you kill a player you gain a positive effect, and they lose one. If you want to play the server for yourself, there's a link to join in the Discord, and play with hundreds of other people. I've also made my own new Discord server, so join that if you want. I talk quite a lot. Okay, back to the video. Now I had more teammates and more effects, we were starting to make good progress on the Obsidian Dome, but my enemies were getting dangerously close, including coming over to our territory and then escaping without a trace. Not only that, but I soon learned of one of our members' betrayal, infamous JJ, the player who I've trusted for weeks. We couldn't allow my enemies to get any more powerful, so me and XP-chan decided to launch an attack on their base. Little did we know, this attack was about to go horribly wrong. Oh, I think they're at the base, but I'm not sure. Do we just risk
We're
it?
ready to take this fight.
They're doing like some weird stuff with the dragon egg right now, just like messing around. We could kill them with the dragon egg on them. 3,
2,
1,
One.
go.
Actually, go.
They're here.
I'm really just camping the base. I didn't see
Okay.
where he went.
Yeah, stay on him. Do not let him.
Where's he going? He's going up here. Watch out. Up here.
Okay,
He's
stay on
running
him.
into the wall, He's in the wall somewhere, bruh.
All our enemies had found a way to escape or hide, making this entire chase pointless. And what makes it worse is a couple of days later when we returned to spawn, we got killed. And I'll let you watch the footage because what is this? I'm lagging. Bro. And now I had nothing. My team was in shambles. The cage wasn't even complete. And I was
Oh my
forced to
God.
swim away from the dome naked, knowing my enemies now controlled it. I wanted to imprison the rest of the server, but now I was the one who was restricted, and my enemies couldn't care less. When I joined their VC, they started mocking me.
What's up, Arcn?
Guys?
Shut up, Arcn.
Shut the f up, Arcn. How about you come to spawn and get dropped again, buddy? It's our spawn now. You better pay an effect if you want to enter.
And while it was all empty jokes, those jokes still stung. And it was at this point that I vowed from now on, I would make sure we won this war. Somehow, we were going to imprison the entire server, and somehow I was going to prove that I am not just someone who can be pushed around. The next few days weren't that eventful, apart from a message from players named Lomady and Dione, who had invited my team to come and participate in some fun minigames, the winner being proved the best mayor of Spawn. Of course I accepted, because if I won these challenges, I would be proven the best owner of Spawn. While we were traveling to the coordinates, he told us barely anything about what we were doing.
Dude, this is so sus. He hasn't even showed us any of the minigames yet.
And not only that, but one of my teammates, Arcn, was starting to act a bit weird. Keep in mind at this point our core team had about 4 players. Me, EXP-chan, Only a Squid, and Arcn. JJ used to be part of that team, but obviously he betrayed us. And while I had no real reason to be suspicious of Arch, it was starting to kind of bug me. But I pushed it aside. Right now the most important thing was winning these minigames. And so Lomady led us into the entrance.
Because these pigs are attached to TNT launcher cannons, that's gonna shoot us to the first minigame.
Oh,
And we only have...
Can I go first? Can I go first? I want to get launched by a pig.
We're all gonna do it together, but there are specific pigs for you. So this is for you, Arch, right here.
Oh my god.
Let's
He's
try that
only
guy.
gonna trap the ones for us.
Pigs,
Let
'cause
me,
it's-
can I check the...
Lomady,
the
before I die, just not
No,
being
yeah, I
respectful,
guess
bro.
so.
I'm
Okay.
being respectful with you, bro.
This is mine, and yours right there, Dan.
Oh, yeah. I was
Okay, we're
mine.
gonna win
I'm
this.
just double checking.
Yeah.
Go right.
Activate the
Do
no
it.
block.
Bro,
Oh my god.
Why is it lagging?
Let's do it. I'm gonna get number one, bro.
bro, what the
What the
hell?
hell?
I knew it.
Bro,
What the
Yeah.
wait?
It's...
bro.
Oh my god!
And here I was thinking we could finally trust our enemies. But in return, we got stabbed in the back and void trapped. That was it. Now I had no remorse. It was finally time to finish off this stupid obsidian dome and kill all of these players, finally imprisoning Spawn and getting what I've wanted this entire time. But while I was placing in the last few pieces of obsidian, I realized we were still unprepared. Sure, we did have some gear and we could craft some custom items named sparks, which would help us out in combat. But the other team heavily outnumbered us and the people we had recruited weren't very strong. But oh well, what can you do? We have 1 day left and we should probably spend that day getting gear. So we did. We got pearls, XP bottles, gaps, sparks, but in the end it was all pretty meaningless. The fight was gonna happen and there was only so much we could do to prepare. And as I walked into that obsidian prison, knowing full well this fight had 2 months of my life resting upon it, I just knew we had to win. We couldn't lose. We were too far into this.
Yep,
That's
that's
fair.
right.
Listen, okay,
That's fair.
obviously,
That's fair.
listen,
That's
I have to say something. There's 2 rules, okay?
Oh, God.
1, if your team loses, if you die, you're not allowed to come back and fight.
Yeah.
Once you're dead, you're dead. I don't care
stay
if
in
your whole
the
team
zone.
is dead, you fight a 1v5, okay? The 1v10.
You
whatever
fight
it
till
is.
you die,
You
essentially.
fight until you die, okay?
Nope.
If your team loses, you are forced to help us destroy this dome. And if we lose, you keep the dome and you go with your plan to make this quote-unquote utopia.
Yeah,
Okay, there you go.
they had something down.
Did it
Where
work?
am I fighting?
It worked! Bro! I'm getting
Nice, everyone drawn,
Yes.
Oh my god.
It
Okay,
worked!
who's who?
Did
Who's
it
who? I
work,
can't figure
Barry?
out who's who.
It worked! It's okay. How long is it in?
Okay, guys.
Go for?
One of them's already dead. We got this.
8 minutes. Yo, loot box.
Loot box,
one down, bro.
down.
Lucas one down.
One
Somebody took the shoulder.
Kill this person. Alright, people are teaming on land feed.
They're fine.
Oh, frick. Uh-oh.
Actually, target anonymous guys.
Yeah, I'm on
I don't even know how to fight. Everyone's invis.
Okay,
Why is everyone on Barry? Why is
They're targeting Barry.
I don't know. They're all chasing me,
Barry,
dude.
pull
What the
up.
hell?
I'm here.
I'm pro. I have like one
I'm
more
staying on
left.
Danny, I'm staying on Danny.
Okay,
Lomady and Shotgun's on me.
who do we take?
Nice,
How many
nice,
shotguns?
nice.
Argus in his knee chest, I got him.
Yeah, I think they are.
Got Tiny.
Nice!
Nice.
That's
Yes.
huge, that's huge, that's huge, that's huge, that's huge.
Yes.
Yes.
Nice,
Yes.
Barry!
Okay.
I've
wait,
got
wait,
like 7 of them on me.
It
They're
seems
all
like
on
I
me.
take some of his stuff.
No, do the hammer drop.
I'm solo.
You pop. You pop.
Shoot, watch out.
Here'd you pop, here'd you pop.
Nice. We pop.
Yeah,
We
we
pop.
good.
We pop. Because he might be dead. Might be dead. Might be dead. Might be dead. Might be dead.
I know, I'm getting targeted. I'm gonna die.
I don't know.
Pop that. I pop no idea. Pop no idea. Pop no idea. Pop no idea.
Yeah, I'm gonna- yes,
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
That's me.
My bad. Get that guy with the leaves. Only should.
That's me.
Bro, space the
I got Lucas, I got Lucas.
Okay.
Literally a 6v9 and we still won, bro.
Bro is
I
sticking.
got all of Lucas' stuff.
But not all of us won the fight. You see, Archdamage did betray, and even a person I felt like I could fully trust decided to just throw it all away, and ended up losing the fight. But it wasn't really that important anymore. We had won, and you know what, after all of this I don't really care about the Obsidian Cage anymore. I decided to say goodbye to my team and pick a new one, because you know what, there's more to Minecraft than just conflict. And if you didn't know, it's actually the sequel to a 2-part series, the first one being linked on screen. So go check it out, I promise you'll enjoy it and it explains a lot of stuff in this video.